Good morning, everyone. I'm Ma Unke from Spectrum College. Today, I will present key issues affecting Malaysia's economy. Malaysia has a diversified economy supported by services, manufacturing, and trade, and it has shown steady growth in recent years. However, despite this progress, there are still several structural challenges that affect long-term development and inclusiveness. In this presentation, I will focus on three main issues, which are income inequality and poverty, youth unemployment, and dependency on commodity exports. The first issue is income inequality and poverty. Although Malaysia has successfully reduced overall poverty, the income gap between different groups remains significant. The top 20% of households earn a much larger share of national income compared to the bottom 40%. This gap is also more visible between urban and rural areas, as well as between developed and less developed states. The inequality affects both the economy and society. Lower income groups have limited spending power, which reduces overall consumer demand and slows economic growth. At the same time, inequality limits access to quality education, healthcare, and job opportunities, especially in rural areas. This creates a cycle where it becomes difficult for lower income individuals to improve their situation. To address this issue, several solutions can be implemented. In the short term, the government can provide targeted financial assistance to low-income groups. In the medium term, improving access to education and skills training is important. In the long term, strengthening social protection systems can help promote upward mobility and reduce the income gap. The second issue is youth and graduate unemployment. While Malaysia's overall unemployment rate is relatively low, youth unemployment is much higher. Many graduates are unable to find jobs that match their qualifications, leading to underemployment, which they work in jobs that do not fully use their skill. This situation has several impacts. In the labor market, there is a mismatch between skills and job requirements, which reduce productivity. From a social perspective, unemployment and underemployment can lead to frustration, low motivation, and delayed financial independence among young people. To solve this issue, education systems need to be aligned with industry needs. Technical and vocational training should be expanded to better prepare students for the job market. In addition, companies can be encouraged to hire and train young workers through intensive, while the government can promote growth sectors such as digital technology and green industries to create more job opportunities. The third issue is Malaysia's dependency on commodity exports and external markets. Exports contribute to a large portion of Malaysia's GDP, including products such as electronics, palm oil, and oil and gas. This makes the economy highly dependent on global demand and external conditions. This dependency creates several risks. Changes in global demand, price fluctuations, or trade barriers can reduce export revenue and affect economic stability. It can also lead to job instability in industries that depend heavily on exports, making the economy more vulnerable to external shocks. To reduce this dependency, Malaysia should diversify its economy by developing higher value industries and expanding into new markets. It should also focus on innovation and producing value added goods instead of relying mainly on raw commodities. In conclusion, income inequality, youth unemployment, and export dependency are major challenges affecting Malaysia's economy. However, with effective policies, better education and skills development, and economic diversification, Malaysia can achieve more inclusive and sustainable growth. That's all from now. Thank you.